Blue Montgomery almost missed the sign. Kudzu was vining up its wooden posts, and its paint had begun to peel. It looked more like part of the wilderness around it than something made by human hands. But his dad seemed to know where the turn was even in the dark. He steered the truck off the asphalt and onto dirt, and in the shine of the headlights, Blue had just enough time to read, "Welcome to Murky Branch, Georgia," and "Population 339. "About 2 miles to your granny's house from here." Alan Montgomery raised his voice over the rumble of the washboard road. "I used to run from our front door all the way out to the sign. Back when I was your age, I could make it in under 12 minutes. Not bad at all." He drummed his fingers on the steering wheel and gunned the truck's engine. Blue watched the woods speed by. His dad had been like this ever since they'd left the hotel in Atlanta, talky, casual, as if he didn't know that every mile marker they passed stung Blue like a wasp. There were no more mile markers out here, though. No cell phone reception either. Most of the world had no idea that Murky Branch existed. The road curved, and through a break in the pines, Blue saw the house. 3 stories of ghostly white paint and wraparound porches were illuminated by a moon that was close to full. "Your granny's going to be so glad to see you," said his dad. "She's been nagging me to bring you around for forever." He whipped the truck onto the gravel driveway just as the glowing numbers on the dashboard clock changed to read midnight. Rocks flew up to ping against the doors. Blue winced, imagining the scratches and dings in the new paint, but he didn't say anything. His dad had taken a break from racing last year, but now that he was planning to get back on the track, he had only one speed: fast. The truck passed an old chicken coop that was cooping a mower instead of chickens, then a shed with a roll of rusting barbed wire propped against one wall. Blue caught a glimpse of the huge garden beside the house. It was filled with tomato cages, silver pinwheels, and chin-high corn. His dad dodged a sprinkler, bounced the truck over a coiled hose, and stopped inches from the trunk of a giant pecan tree. "Well," he said, letting go of the wheel, "the place hasn't changed much. You need help getting the—" "I've got it," Blue muttered, opening his own door. Blue's right arm had been in a cast for weeks. He'd tried to stand up to a bully at school, and, in hindsight, that hadn't been the best idea. Fighting usually wasn't when you were literally destined to lose. But the arm would be fine. Sometimes, when the itching let up, Blue forgot that he was wearing the cast at all. He reached into the truck's back seat, but his dad was already there, stretching to grab the overstuffed duffel bag. "Let me take that for you, Skeeter." He set off toward the house, and Blue followed, dragging his feet. The sounds were strange. In Atlanta, even at night, sirens and horns had screamed past the hotel where they'd been living, but here the darkness was loud with chirring insects and frog song. Blue felt like his ears had been tuned to the wrong channel. He reached the edge of the porch's wide cement steps and looked up. He had a vague memory of the Montgomery house from when he was a little kid, but it was eerie now and unfamiliar.